Thanks for having me here. Hello, everyone. I will just share my screen. So I will talk about the program Landwirtschaft für Artenvielfalt, Farming for Biodiversity. And it's a marketing program to promote biodiversity in agriculture. Um, it is an agriculture program, so it is not only fruit growing, but also grasslands and arable land. We have with WWF and Edeka a very big partnership together for sustainability. Edeka is Germany's largest retailer, and 2009 WWF and Edeka together started a partnership for sustainability. And in 2012, we started together also a model project called Farming for Biodiversity, and now it switched to a program because we want to implement it in a long-term way over the next 10 years at least. So it's now a model program, so to say. And I would like to start with this picture of one of our farmers in southern Germany in Swabian Alp. This is Mr. Brown Keller. He is a farmer from the Biological Farming Association Bioland, and he delivers his goods to Edeka Southwest. Southwest is one of the groups of Edeka, so to say. And he is taking part in the Farming for Biodiversity program since 2017. And this shall tell you with a first impression what we have in mind when we started the project and what we want to achieve at the end of it. The commitment to biodiversity is at the heart of the whole program. The unique selling point, so to say, is here the engagement, the farmer's engagement to change something on her farm, to transform to more protection of biodiversity. The principles of the project are that we have an approach which builds on organic farming. So we have the good opportunities or the good preconditions of organic farming already in situ, and then we plan and build up new extra measures for target species on the farms, in the grassland, in the arable land, and as well on fruit or orchard farmers. And we do it together with the farmers and the biological associations. First, the assessment takes place of the existing nature conservation achievements. And then on this precondition, we establish these extra measures in close cooperation with the farmers to get it hand in hand with the daily practices on the farm. At the end, it is visible to consumers via the project label. You see here the green bird, symbolizing the effort and also the goals of our program. And we have also a website presentation and social media activities, and of course at the point of sale marketing activities, and of course a product label on the product itself. So we try to communicate to raise the awareness of consumers and also of people outside. And what is the benefit for the farmer is that he or she gets a surplus income for these biodiversity products. So farming for biodiversity is an additional qualification for special achievements in promoting biodiversity. And it's the center of the whole program is the organic farm. and the organic associations. In Germany, we have the very large organic associations, Bioland, Naturland, Demeter, and of course Biopark. And we work closely together with these organic farmers associations. Biopark, which is a large association situated in northeast Germany, started actually the project's idea. They had the first idea to come up with this project, and it is established the contact to farmers. And the job of WWF is to coordinate the whole project and to deliver information, but also to cooperate with all the, of course, with the retailer, but also with all other partners. We work closely together with SALF, with the Scientific Institute for Agricultural Landscape, and have had 10 years research experience. And the result was a handbook for farmers and for consulting, on which we do the measures on the farms for enhancing biodiversity. And SALF coordinates as well the consultants who works on the farms together with the farmers. And of course, EDICA has a very important part in the whole constellation, because EDICA pays the premium prices for farmers. And the end consumer, so to say, the purchasing price is not affected. So it is only something which pays EDICA extra to the farmer, but the end consumer price is not higher at the end. Our products are meat, potatoes, and other products. I will go further into that later on. And EDICA as well does the project funding. So here you see our handbook, Landwirtschaft für die Artenvielfalt. It's still only in German, but we will work on that. And here we have about 100 different measures which can be implemented on farms all over Germany, on arable land and the grasslands. And we have result-oriented achievements included: rare species plus habitats who are endangered. And we have an approach to assess the different measures. And at the end, each farmer has to come up a certain threshold. And at the end, he or she gets a certificate and is able or may deliver these particular products to EDICA and gets for that a premium price for the product. So this is how this system works. On the fields, it works like that. We have the preconditions of organic farming, and of course of the Richtlinien, the conditions of the farmers associations, because Bioland and Naturland, Demeter and Biopark, they have stronger limitation for the production as the organic EU regulation. So the existing farm practices will get an adaptation, extensive grassland management with suckler cows or low fertilization are some of the measures in the grasslands. And the occurrence of rare species plus habitats is involved too, and we'll get an extra assessment. And additional measures like leaving strips of grassland uncut or drilling gaps in cereal crops, field margins are one of the measures which additionally will get implemented by the farmers. So here you get an impression of the target species. We have, of course, the field birds, but also, of course, the insects and the whole ecosystem affected positively by the measures. Our approach is a marketing approach we do together with Edeka, and as you might know, Edeka is an association, is a Genossenschaft, and it is structured regionally. So we work together not only with the national association Edeka, but also with a regional structure. And here you see at one glance the regional supply chain in Edeka's regions. It is a bit complicated, but if you just pay attention to the green boxes on the left-hand side, you see what is extra done via our program. The WWF does here the coordination for the program, and the Scientific Institute, SALF, is involved, and of course the consultants for the farmers. And at the end, what the program tries to do is to get this two different things together, that the end consumer may pay extra, may pay to, or may do a contribution to biodiversity via his consumption decision. But he or she has not to pay extra for it. This is here the development path of our program. We started with 11 farms in Mecklenburg-Vorpommern in northeastern Germany 10 years ago. So we have an anniversary this year, 10 years, and 2015 we got the market launch with meat products in Eastern Germany. 2 years later, we did the piloting in Southwest. And in 2019, we had also here the meat launched in Southwest. And in 2022, we have now expanded the program also to apples, to fruit growing, and to cereal products. Before that, we have had also implementation on arable land, but we didn't have as well cereals as products in our marketing. The big game changer was 3 years ago, the apple juice, which was our first nationwide marketed product. Before that, we regionally did our marketing, and 3 years ago we started with the first nationwide product, which was this apple juice. This was a very good moment for the program, because we now could think about more national products, and at the end we will expand with fruits all over Germany, and we will do marketing with biodiversity by selling cereals in northern Germany with the Edeka Association, Edeka Nord. And here you see the development path with the farms. And 10 years later, we are now nearly all over Germany. You see in Saxony, Thuringia, and Bavaria, we have some blind spots due to our marketing focus. Now we have 170 farmers involved, and we have about 52,000 hectares in our program. And we communicate on the activities of the farmers very often. We have a storytelling approach via YouTube. We have decision makers on our farms, like here the Minister for Agriculture in Brandenburg. And we try to communicate also via newspapers, radio, and so on. And last year we had the former Minister for Agriculture in our fields, and yeah, we tried to get her more involved for organic farming, and did our best. As well, we have social media activities going on, and This is something we will really will build on in the future. Yes, at the end, I would like to say two takeaway messages. Nature first, this is, of course, the goal of the project, the impact for biodiversity, but this doesn't mean that farmers go second. So it must go hand in hand. Farmers' interest in protection of ecosystem services must go together. And with regard to the food suppliers and the retailers involved, don't set the cart in front of the horse. Retailers and food suppliers do profit by the sustainability image, and this is of course intended. So short-term profits due to sustainability marketing is not the goal. It is of course something which we would like to achieve, and it is of course very it is a big benefit to all initiatives in the free market, but it is not a goal per se. The main goal is to have a better image and to do some initiative to push the biodiversity in the farming landscape. So I'd like to very much now for your attention, and I'm open to questions.